How many versions of yourself have existed up to now? How many times have you changed? If you take some time and reflect back on the many yous, can you identify the phases in between the old and the new versions of yourself? What were they like? How long have they lasted? How did you feel? What did you think? Some people experience more frequent changes in their identity and way of living than others. But we all go through times where we leave old patterns and landscapes behind and develop new ways of being. We all are familiar with the space in between the old and the new. If you've ever experienced a sudden expansion of your awareness, a deeper understanding of how things work, a different way of looking at the world, you are likely to have searched for an explanation for your experience. Chances are high that you've read about the term spiritual awakening, and among all the different concepts related to it, you've most likely also heard about manifesting. If you've come from a religious background and lived within the frames of certain teachings, you may recognize the similarity between the concept of manifesting and truly believing/trusting your prayers are heard and will be fulfilled. In fact, you may also have gained your own experiences and insights with the problems such teachings come with. So what is life and how do we navigate through it? I think we all can agree with the fact that life is some sort of progression. We often think of progress as a linear movement. In a way, it is true that we experience life as a whole from birth to the grave in a linear way. And yet, as we travel through time, we are bound to the cyclical motion of becoming, being, and unbecoming, which happens many times in our lives. You remember the many versions of yourself and the phases in between each of them I spoke of in the beginning. Your awareness and understanding of these phases are key to how you experience your path, purpose, relationships, and life in general. Your development as a human being and your happiness and contentment depend on it. Your body is a vessel that moves energy through time. Time has its own motions, creating fields of possibilities, but also boundaries. I call this the quality of time. What you experience as reality is a product of your energy mixing with the field of possibilities time creates. This includes phases of erosion and the deconstruction of patterns you've become used to. Time creates the space in which becoming and unbecoming alternate, regardless what you happen to believe or think you manifest at the current time. That means sometimes your beliefs are in alignment with the quality of time you face at a particular moment in your life. Sometimes they are not. It doesn't matter how many spiritual experiences, awakenings, and breakthroughs you've had. As long as you live on planet Earth, you are connected to the frames of time, meaning the liminal spaces and phases of chaos are a consistent part of your life. They are not a sign of failure, a weak mind, or poor manifestation skills. They are, instead, a default design of physical life and the human experience on this planet. They belong. The in-between phases are the most difficult phases a human being can experience. They come with a sense of losing control, they come with doubts and fear. They are heavy to bear, but they are a natural part of life. The more you accept, the more you understand, the more you live. Don't rush through those phases, don't pretend you got it all figured out. Don't chase after the next great goal. Not knowing is key. Survival is possible through this. Be receptive without expectation. You know time is in motion, so are you. Nothing lasts forever. That's your hope. So in the future, before you decide on any action in any phase of your life, ask yourself if that action, belief, or goal is based on wanting to escape the hurt, frustration, or grief of the situation. If so, pause. Go within. Let it be dark. Incubate. Wait. Let this phase decompose the old you, preparing the soil, making it fertile for the new you that will emerge in the next cycle. You know time will bring you out of this phase, renewed, ready to grow and blossom in new ways, when the moment has naturally arrived. Let time move you. Let time rebirth you.